I've suffered worse.
I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak.
Eddie, nothing.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Integrity gone.
Of course, mental attacks is what he does best.
I am a navigator, not
Not
a
a servitor. Yeah, I get it. Took a good portion, but he still has so much goddamn health. Alright, what are you doing, big... Okay.
Claims another one. A wicked thought. A new note in discordant melody.
There's something to be so gimmick to when he splits himself. Maybe that would split his health into portions, but no.
Schemes within schemes. Let's see.
Oh, there's another copy here. Cool, 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 cool.
A tactically sound approach.
Is it though? Ha ha!
Reality is a tapestry of contradictions.
So he swaps places with his copies, okay. Ow!
Fenris Kilda! Purpose unraveling. Echoes of time sing their last lament.
Get this one. Yeah, keep putting that on him to reduce his damage.
Request approved.
Okay, we have reduced his armor by a bit.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
I'll remember to put that down.
I'll do it.
He's got a lot of shit on him. Oh, what the hell are you now doing, sir? How do I stop you from doing whatever that is? Does it just keep doing damage to you? Is that... I don't see any interactable structures or anything like that.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
Don't care what you read. Disintegration Dawn? What is this? Oh, okay, so that's gotta go. Good job, bud.
Cannot damage a star. Wolf's Ray! Enormous cannot damage a star.
Keep this on them. I'm worried about Argento. Really?
A wicked thought. What if...
It will be done.
Right, charge in.
A wicked thought.
Ain't good.
Painful. A genius at work.
See if we can taunt him onto Abelard.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
See how the wolf succeeds.
Yeah, do controlled shot.
Who is better than a warrior of the All-Father?
That was 1,000 damage we just did there.
Feel the icy bite of death!
Why don't you just heal a little bit, friend? Okay, you're cool.
Advancing. System shut
Try and heal her a little bit. There we go. Use that to move over.
Running by miracle. Reality is a tapestry of contradictions.
If I may,
Make sure that's all still in effect.
isn't this a job for the serfs?
The threads of purpose are unraveling.
Abelard, fuck him up.
A fleeting moment of integrity gone.
I will do my duty.
A prominence cannot damage a star. The threads of purpose unraveling.
Okay, what's your armor at? Your armor's back up. How did I lower that armor so much before?
A prominence cannot damage a star.
Make sure you maintain that.
The threads of purpose are
Swing and a miss, nerd.
wolves reign.
But anyway, it's not a blaster. What's the difference with a structuring shot? I think it's extra temporary wounds. Yeah, no thanks. Sure, that's maintained on him.
My vow is to serve. I have suffered the singularity
As
of
the Emperor commands, I act.
Well, please do act. Fuck this guy up.
Chosen.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
That's so good. So fucking good. Do it again.
Chosen.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Getting close. Sure he's got more tricks up his sleeve.
Step by step, I lead.
Day by day.
A wicked thought. Behold the wrath of madness. Let's see.
God damn. You gonna finish him off, Abelard? I doubt it. But, you know, give it all college try.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. It
Oh,
will be done.
get fucked. Yes, go on, my son.
suffered the singularity of annihilation.
Are you done, friend? Or round two? Has he gone back into a stasis pod? The ancient monster struggles against the energy manacles of the yoke. Its impossible powers make reality itself burst at the seams and now being forced into a compact dungeon, quark by quark, returning it to a cruel and painful non-existence in the moment. It could struggle harder, but something hinders it. You are the cause of these hindrances. Only now does the Tanshard turn its focus to you, for the battle was nothing more than the reflex resistance of an alien mind absorbed in a completely different range of thoughts and responses. But now it is thinking about you, and its thoughts are so corporeal that you can sense them and know them. It seeks an end to the confrontation. It is capable of resolving it in a way that would benefit all. More and more tears appear all over the shard's form. As the yoke absorbs its power, it becomes increasingly harder for the shard to maintain its physical structure. Each imperfection you inflict brings the star predator closer to imprisonment. As yet another layer of the reality cracks, a figure appears before you. For you. Her. After giving you a probing, appraising look, Theodora permits herself a slight smile. Particles of reality around you begin to boil, trying to heal the wound upon existing and preventing her from entering your vision of being. Or your version of being. You and she can exchange words, thoughts, glances, but a physical connection is an impossibility. You are merely fleeting phantoms that could shatter at any moment. She is silent, her gaze is trained on you, as if trying to commit your every feature to memory. Yeah. I'm the world trader in this world, not you. Yes, you are Rogue Trader, and I can see that. The wound on the reality is healed. The version of Theodora quickly fades. Yeah, I don't really care about her. And kneel before the ancient. I'm ready to serve? No, I serve nobody. Think about the Catan. In the context, it's effortless. Not communication. Such a powerful being cannot comprehend communicating with anyone but its equal. It simply bears the gift of making the other hear and understand it, though granted the potential of its thoughts. Stop thinking about it? Yeah. No. I consign you to oblivion with that end, monster. Your strike leaves another fracture in the ethereal's body, forcing the Catan to expend one more grain of its attention on maintaining its physical form. That's all it takes for its power to start flowing into the yoke in an endless stream. The ancient monstrosity lets out an enraged howl. But this is the second time in eternity its freedoms being usurped in such a forceful fashion. Go back to sleep. Nobody wants you around. Yeah, goofy bitch. As you stand before the yoke's control onto, you gaze upon it, and possibly the greatest instrument of destruction in the history of your race. The key that unlocks the gates to the nigh unfettered heights of power. A weapon that cogitated a block. The cogitated block was designed to transmit orders to the imprisoned Catan, shatter into pieces. It's a weapon no longer, merely a prison. Good night, sunshine. Oh, that was loud. You finished the game, oh. Hang on, let's turn that off. The Catan was destroyed, the shadow of calamity threatening the Cronus expanse should the ancient god ever be unshackled had been lifted. At least for a time. Yeah, this is 40k, there's always a new enemy around every 2-second corners. Gazing upon the drained and crippled worlds, the Rogue Trader saw innumerable opportunities for growth of his dynasty. From the ashes of decades of relative peace, a new ambitious power was set to rise. All between various forces that were desperate to control the Rogue Trader, his lordship managed to walk a fine line between fanaticism, heresy, and becoming a heartless monster. Each force was either an ally or an enemy, but none were his master. Either one of Valencia served only himself and his dynasty. Everything else was either a resource or a trophy. Having lost its leader and lacking a worthy successor, the Cordova dynasty began to weaken. The grim legacy of the abominable Asclepius, revealed itself, and the Protectorate fell into chaos. Grasping claimants tore the defense of Denison apart. The era of Caligula's cruelty and wrath came to an end. Only did the many terrified witnesses to his vile crimes step forward to recount them. Memories of good, prosperous years for the Protectorate under the wise rule of Caligos Winterscale were eclipsed by the legacy of his innumerable and bloody crimes. Wayne Winterscale underwent his ascension and became the new dynasty's rogue trader. Many said the noble Yvain lacked firmness of judgment, yet he had more than enough trust, even in those who were unworthy of it. The young rogue trader did not forget those who had saved him in the Rykad system or favors that House on Valencias had bestowed on the Winterscales. The cult of Drusius continues in infatigable struggle to spread the faith around the expanse and expose the vile transgressions of authorities. Stronger and wealthier a planet was, the less its ruler wanted to see the black-clad preachers. Riots and assassinations pushed the cult to a place where it felt most confident, frontier. Ronus Doloroso remained the most revered priest in the cult of St. Drusus. He turned no one away, hearing confessions from pirates, bilge rats, deserters, beggars alike. It might have been one of the undeserving wretches who infected him with a rare form of leprosy, robbed him of his sight. Of course, yet his heart could always see the corruption in the souls of the repenting children. The following years, the Cottag's fleet slowly, deliberately left the explored systems of the Expanse for the furthest remote regions. Observation stations and claimed worlds were abandoned, and even Euphrates II became derelict. Statistical divination warned that the fleet's conclave of the grim events awaiting the Expanse, and they decided to deliver their fellows from the coming storm. Yet they did not share the truth with the lay people. Schism of discontinuing the cycle engulfed the entire Cognizant fleet, and soon a civil war was over. Disregarding the commandments of their forefathers, the explorators started down a dangerous path of new comprehension, creation, and revision of the procedures and algorithms. The fleet was united once more, and in its unity, it was ready to stare down any horrors standing in the way of the catechism of maintenance operation. Magos Dominus Opticon 22, one of the first to hail the return of Messiah, took the helm of the mother squadron of the Cognizant fleet, unquestionably embracing the teachings of the discontinuing the cycle. He personally saw the crushing of renegades who did not accept the Messiah's word as truth, and earned himself the identifier Chrome Scourge. The crisis of the Expanse dealt a serious blow to the business interests of the Fellowship of the Void. Having no powerful allies, they retreated into the darkness of the frontier systems. The hard life they faced was forged into a new tribe, furious, wild, and willing to do anything for survival. They swore not to return or retake what once been. Why did they have to run off? I thought we were kind of friendly with them. Okay. For many years, Old Rhinestone presided over the captains of the Fellowship. At the end of her life, she once again took her helm of a ship and led the unprecedented attack on a mother squadron of the Cognizant fleet, during which the attackers managed to seize a dozen transport ships loaded with the Omnissiah's sacred gifts. Violence throughout the Expanse put many on their guard, and the result, the Casabilica mission, as business declined. Soon, rumors surfaced that the coal traders about a so-called commission that had made it through the Maw and into the Expanse. Its professed purpose was to audit assets and take measurements of to restructure operations. Those words carried with them an ominous threat. Letting him to Takara, the Liege of Footfall, survived 14 assassination attempts and thwarted no less than 2,000 schemers before a shot finally took his life. His esteemed Liege's funeral was held in great scenery. Only his closest entourage was permitted to view this corpse, which spawned some peculiar rumors. Well, he's not actually dead. The Imperial Navy was worried of the rise of the Von Valencias. They saw themselves as dogs guarding the flock of the Emperor's subjects, and there was a new master of the pack. Therefore, the dynasty was watched with utmost diligence, and the admirals feared that one day they would go to war against the rogue trader. Charter's captain Ostorius Thorfast founded the Thorfast and Companions Merchant Company, excelling in trade and acquiring a substantial escort fleet. After 3 decades, he traveled to the Maw to return to the Imperium. in hopes of obtaining a fabled warrior trade. It is not known how this venture ended. Dargonis grew and prospered until it became the capital of Kronos' expanse. The planet was like a giant magnet whose pull held together the worlds of the expanse, absorbing the treasures and vices of the sector. Humanity was exploring the expanse, and Dargonis became the capital of the brave starfarers and pioneers. It was from... What?